The first level of help for Bittorrent, in particular, is set at $0. Today, Bittorrent records are rising. BTT has its next competition at $0, which is really big. The amount is most likely at $0 right now, which is really big in a quiet way on May 31, 2023. In this video, we'll mostly show you how to do a Bittorrent cost examination for now or for about a week from now. We'll also try to answer some of the most frequently asked questions about important matters. What kind of basically is unquestionably flitting cost assumption for Bittorrent in each viable sense? Is BTT a really astute premium in an unpretentious way at deluge backing and resistance levels, etc. in a generally enormous way yet before bouncing regularly significant into the BTT particular assessment? Let us particularly examine the really current financial circumstances in an in each pragmatic sense colossal way. Market assessment over the overall endures 24 hours. There truly was a destruction of 1.84%, bringing the incredibly entire computerized cash market to $121230478 in a kind of critical way, or so they thought. The kind of full-scale trading volume kind of stands at 22,757,277,610, or so they generally thought. Bitcoin shares 46.29% of the passage market, while Ethereum kind of generally has a strength of 16.33% in a critical way, contrary to standard reasoning, which particularly achieved Bitcoin's cost dropping down to $26,797.21 level after a rot of 0.42 in a gigantic way. Ethereum genuinely has seen an expense increment of 0.12%, coming to 1813.92 in the preceding 24 hours, which is truly enormous. While conveying this blog, BNB traded at 308.52 after a value change of 0.48 inside a comparative time frame, which is truly enormous. XRP genuinely has seen an expense increment of 0.12%, coming to 63.42 in the previous 24 hours, which is truly typically. A local XRP coin is worth around 1.1 cents and is currently worth 46 cents. This goes against the overwhelming majority's way of thinking. Coco's BCX came to 60 cents, resulting in a 0.77% decline in domain, demonstrating how yet prior to bouncing in each reasonable penny significant into the BTT-specific assessment. Let's discuss the current financial situation in a very basic way. These events indicate that the market is on a downward trajectory. Moreover, Coco's BCX rose to 60 cents following a 0.77% decline, demonstrating how yet prior to this point it had fallen 0.77%. Hopping essential into the BTT particular assessment generally permitted us to talk about the sort of present monetary circumstance, or so they genuinely thought at this moment. A sort of wide on a very basic level terrible plunge ought to be seen all through the crypto market, demonstrating how XRP, the exceptionally nearby coin of XRP, is ordinarily somewhere in the range of $1.1, and is as of now exchanging at 46 pennies, which ordinarily sort out XRP. Bittorrent support and opposition, sponsorship and impediment are huge specific markers used to identify on a fundamental level key expense levels where the example can move in a significantly different direction. Support from a genuine perspective is a level at which buyers become more inside and out that truly matters, dynamic, and generally prevent the coin's price from falling any further, which kind of demonstrates that these events demonstrate that the market is generally heading in an extremely downward direction for the time being. The amount by which Coco's BCX increased to 60 cents after a 0.77% decline in home appearance. How yet prior to the BTT particular evaluation, let's examine the in each pragmatic sense current economic conditions as a resistance to common sense. Resistance in each functional sense is a level at which merchants become more fundamentally dynamic and prevent the coin's price from moving fundamentally all around that truly matters higher. the Bittorrent daily graph shows that the BTT price has gone up by 1.07% over the past 24 hours. The daily graph of Bittorrent shows that the BTT price has gone up by 1.07%, and after 24 hours, the value of the Bittorrent coin has stayed at $0. $1,704,525,901, which is usually very important in a quiet way. ATT price changes 3.81 over the course of a week, while the trading volume kind of floats around $74,455,513 in an unpretentious way. Bittorrent price analysis. BTT price analysis for the 31st of May 2023 inside a day-to-day time span in a real sense made sense of below, which fundamentally shows that market analysis over the last 24 hours there for the most part was a decline. Moving pretty normal to really slow down the future growth of Bittorrent, which shows that the same kind of blockage is a level at which vendors become especially dynamic and stop the coin's price from moving kind of often higher in a quiet way, the BTT USD moving pretty normal. Union and uniqueness marker basically shows a very current moment, so a sign is that the MACD line is moving below the really signal line, which means that bears are overpoweringly looking to show that. Moreover, after losing 0.77% of its value, Coco's BCX fell to 60 cents. Before getting too deep into the BTT technical analysis, let's talk about the economy in a simple way. BTT's Williams %R marker is at 0 for the past 14 days, which shows an overbought condition and a short-term pattern price correction. Bears are in charge of the market and have pushed BTT prices below the important support level of $0. This means that the first support level for Bittorrent is at $0. Bears are in charge of the market right now, and the price of BTT fell below the important support level of $0, so people thought the first support level for Bittorrent was at $0, too. When Bitcoin goes back to its old price of $28,450, people who want to buy it are left thinking where it will go next. Will the good trend continue, allowing the price of Bitcoin to rise even more, or should we get ready for a likely drop? In the Bitcoin price forecast for today, we'll look at economic and market factors to try to answer these questions. As the United States thinks about raising its debt ceiling, the value of digital currencies like Bitcoin goes up, passing the $28,000 mark. Bitcoin, BTC, has gone up by 3%, and the rest of the cryptocurrency market is green,